And I'm going to begin with what I think is a very weird story regarding Pauline Hanson. The leader of the resurgent One Nation Party has sacked convicted rapist Sean Black from her staff. Black had been jailed in 2018 for 5 years after he was found guilty by a jury of raping and violently assaulting a woman with whom he had been in a relationship. The sentence was suspended after 27 months. The Australian reports Black was rehired by the party on his release from jail and worked at One Nation's national headquarters near the Brisbane airport in a senior role. Now, the story started gaining traction, and then Pauline Hanson dropped this bombshell when confronted about it on Sky News.
Happened a year ago, but no, let's drag it out again, dust it off, and let's put it out there on the front page of the newspaper, the Australian newspaper. Well, let me inform you that I actually shot this man in question today in front of his wife with his 2 children in the next room. So he's gone. Finish. You know, when do we stop in this country? This man was convicted, and by no means, please understand, I don't condone this sort of behaviour whatsoever and what happened. But he did his time and he came out, he was working in the office, and actually in the head office he works with a former federal police officer. No concerns about it. I've had no concerns raised by the other female staff, no concerns by me whatsoever. He's worked there for 3 years, done a great job and done his job very well.
So my question is, why did Pauline sack him? If she believes he's done the crime, he did the time, so he should be able to rehabilitate, which is fair, by the way, then why has she sacked him? Because of some pressure from a newspaper, some politicians? Why? If she really believes that this is gutter journalism, gutter politics, stand by your decision. Hire him, keep him in the party. What does it say about strength of character when you fall over so easy? She's almost playing the victim here. Well, everyone's made a big deal about it. I had to fire him in front of his wife. His kids were next door in the next room. Pauline, this is your decision, pure and simple. You're allowed to hire whoever you want. But as a politician, especially of a party that is becoming a dominant force in Australian politics, well, things are going, the microscope is on you more than it ever was before. One Nation has always been this force in Australian politics. But your polls now, the way you're gaining seats, you are becoming a possible alternative government. I don't think you're really there yet. But when we're seeing 2-party preferred, having Labor and One Nation instead of Labor and the coalition, you've made it. And that comes at a price. The things you could get away with as a minor little party, it's different now. The scrutiny is on. But again, if you want to keep this guy on your staff, on your books, then do it. And ultimately the public will determine whether it's a good decision by you or not. Because I agree, people are entitled to rehabilitate. So if you truly believe this guy has, put your money where your mouth is. Keep him high. Don't try to do it on the side in secret. Stand by your decision. Because going forward, you're going to have to stand by a lot of decisions. One Nation has the potential and is shaking up Australian politics. But are you ready for it, Miss Hanson? Because if you're doing something you don't want to do because it's on the front page of The Australian, that's no way to govern. You've got to be able to handle the heat. You're not a victim. You are in a position of power. This is the point where One Nation needs to grow up and needs to become the political force that it is becoming and is capable of becoming. But to do that, you have to change your attitude. You can show your support for the show by buying me a coffee. Just go to buymeacoffee.com/McKnight Tonight. Every bit helps keep this show from our garage going.
Here comes